Hi everyone, Renee here. I'm going to do a psychic reading using my Oracle card deck, Color Goddess Casting Cards. As you can see, it comes in a hard, full color lidded box. You open it up, you have the cards, which will be wrapped in plastic with a band, and you have the booklet. So let's get the box out of the way. And what I'm going to do today for you is utilize the spreads here in the book. I'm going to do the longest, or I think that's the longest one first. So we're going to do the color wheel spread first. And this is how it works. Primary concern, cause or influence, possible solution, outcome. Then a secondary concern, cause or influence, solution, and outcome. So if you're watching this video, this reading applies to you. And if you're interested in buying my deck, you can find it via my Etsy shop, or my official website, horoscopehealing.com. I'm just going to put that back and keep shuffling for just another moment. So we are doing the color wheel spread. All right, so card 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure I can fit all of these. 4, 5. I'm running out of room, so we're going to kind of squish them together a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is the color wheel spread. As you see in the booklet, it starts at the very top, 12 o'clock, all the way around to card 8, cards 1 through 8. So we'll take a look. Sorry about the glare as well, but I had to turn this light on because the last video I made, the sun got blocked out by some dark clouds, so we didn't have enough light. So I have to have this light on for now. Sorry about the glare. The first card here is pink, which is clairvoyance, foresight, prophecy, and this is the primary concern. So what is it about this that would concern you at this time? Not trusting your intuition, not tapping into it would make sense for me. Card 2 is the cause or the influence. Different, magenta, different, diverse, unusual. So maybe you're not really tapping into your intuition because you feel like it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit outside of the box. You're afraid of what your family and friends are going to say about you, tapping into your third eye chakra, intuition, psychic, all those words that some people might still not understand. So that could be the first cause or influence. Now, the possible solution here is faith, flight, and limitlessness, but that first word, faith, makes sense for me for this reading. So you need to have faith that there are people out there who will understand you, and you have to have faith in your own intuition, and have faith that this intuition comes from a higher source, God, or who or whatever you want to call it. It comes from a higher source, comes through you so that you can utilize it. It's information for you to utilize. And then we have card 4, which is the outcome. Journey, path, and travel. So what I'm feeling with this is that you are on the journey to healing, the journey to enlightenment per se, a journey to peace, and you will find that by tapping into your intuition as well as other things, obviously making good choices and taking care of yourself. You are on the path, the correct path. There's the star, following your star, your compass, your inner compass. You are on the correct path. Now let's take a look at the secondary concern, which is cerulean, relaxation, sleep, and surrender. And it's also the sign of Sagittarius. How could this be a concern for you? Let's see. So maybe someone is sleeping too much or not sleeping enough, not getting enough sleep. Maybe there's anxiety playing into it, where you're lacking in all of this, okay? That could be very concerning. In fact, it's kind of a common problem lately because of COVID, causing a lot of anxiety for people. And then this is the cause or influence, beauty, comfort, serenity. So in this case, it would be that you're not comfortable. You're not feeling serene and grounded, okay? So that is definitely a cause or influence. What is the solution to this problem? Daydream, fantasy, and imagination. Tapping into your imagination, even something as simple as reading a fairy tale before bed. You know, not watching the news or being on social media right before you're supposed to be sleeping, but tapping into your imagination and reading a fictional book or getting creative, you know, getting out, stepping outside of your analytical thinking brain, right? That is a solution for you. And the outcome is love, emotions, love, and unity. Feeling balanced, feeling peaceful, blissful, and self-love. More connected to others in a healthy way, less fearful, and less calm. So this is the color wheel spread. I'm going to gather these cards and shuffle them a little bit, and we're going to do another spread for you. We'll just do, let's see, the color swatch spread is the next one, and I'll show you it in just a sec. The color swatch spread in the booklet is this one. 5-card spread symbolizes collected aspects of the self, whether they're yours or a friend's. This reading can provide some information about one's strengths and weaknesses or areas that may need some attention. So we have the physical self, the intellectual self, the social self, the emotional self, and the spiritual self in this reading. So that's what we're going to tap into for you right now, whoever's watching this. Doing the color swatch spread. You shuffle one more time like this. If you do purchase my cards, I'd recommend shuffling them lightly. I tend to be a little bit hard on cards. And you don't want to wear out the silver gilt on the edges. See, they're silver gilded. You don't want to wear that out. So let's see what we get for you for this color swatch spread. Sage is the first one. Aquamarine is the second one. Indigo is the third. Ivory is the fourth. And Iris is the fifth. So looking at these, let me just get them in the middle. Well, they're pretty good. Sorry about the glare on the ivory again. I had to turn the light on. So, okay, the first card here represents your physical self. So what can we get physically from this? Alchemy Solutions Wisdom. Intuitively, this would represent your physical self as being essentially healthy. I would say you're very wise when it comes to your physical self, and you've been really trying to take care of yourself, your body, eating right, getting enough sleep, exercising, etc. So you know what to do. Maybe some of you have been, you know, lackadaisical about your routine lately, in a rut, but you do know, you have the wisdom of what to do to make yourself feel your best. So that's your physical self. Intellectual self here is Aquamarine. It's also the sign of Scorpio. It's change, tides, and flow. So if this is intellectual, this tells you that you have the ability to go with the flow intellectually. You can kind of shift gears pretty easily. You adapt to change fairly easily, and you don't fight it. especially intellectually. And you're willing, I would say, you know, you're willing to learn new things. So you're not closed-minded. You're definitely open-minded. So the third card here is the social self. So we have indigo, discovery, intuition, and perception. So your social self might be a little bit mysterious, I would say. Maybe you come across as being a little bit quiet, or the quiet observer, right? You're not really very loud, or the life of the party. You're more of just this peaceful, you know, observer, this peaceful, easygoing type person is what I would say about socially. Then we have the emotional self. Charm, finesse, and poise. So this tells me that you are probably balanced emotionally. Possibly you get sentimental and nostalgic often. Maybe you do like antiques and old things. They bring you some emotional joy because maybe you're remembering a past life or someone from this life who has passed on. You know, she's got pearls here, and there's a cameo and an old clock. So emotionally, yeah, you might be very poised, very charming. Don't show emotion easily. Kind, very kind-hearted as well. And then we have the spiritual self. This tells me that you are on the right path spiritually. Some of you have just begun this path, and some of you have been on it for quite a while, but you are on the spiritual path. You are on your journey. So that is the color swatch spread. Now we're going to take a look at the next one. We're actually going backward in the book, which is the 3-card spread, a very simple spread, past, present, future. Let's see what we get for you with this spread. And again, I'll shuffle the cards. It's kind of good to shuffle them this way as well. I think it's a little bit easier on the edges if you try to do it like this or like this. So let's delve into your past, present, and future. And again, these 4 spreads are in the booklet, but I've got many more spreads that you can find here via my YouTube channel in the other tutorial videos for my deck. So I think that's probably good. So here's the past. We have Iris, journey, path, travel. We have present, daydream, fantasy, imagination with that mint card. And future. Wow, we have indigo, discovery, intuition, perception. So what this tells me is that you are on the path. You found your path, your correct path, your true north, your true star, your north star, whatever you want to call it. You found it. It might be in the recent past, but you are on the path. You've found it. Now, currently, imagination and your creativity and the fantastical mind of yours are playing a part in your life. Maybe you're a creative being, maybe you're an author or an artist or in theater or teach, but this is a big part of your life right now. And future, we have discovery, intuition, and perception. And I will add that she is a very wise woman. Could represent a man, obviously, if you're a man, a wise man, but a very wise person who, this chakra is here because all of those below it are balanced. That's why there's this inverted triangle here. All the chakras below this brow chakra, which is located right here between the eyes, are balanced. Therefore, her third eye is balanced as well. So she believes in her intuition, she trusts her intuition, and it serves its purpose. It keeps her on the correct path. Now what you can do with this spread as well is to draw more cards on top of those. So that's what we're going to do here. So one more from the past is orchid, rare, uncommon, unique. So realizing that you are rare and unique and special in your own way. Present, we have obstacles, perseverance, persistence. So there are obstacles in your path right now, or very recently there were, but you are persevering. You have the power, just like the salmon swimming upstream, you have the power to keep going despite those obstacles. And look at this for your future: sunflower, happiness, joy, and play. Joy and happiness. Now let's do a few more. Past is plans, preparation, training. So this is saying, in a metaphysical sense, that your past experiences have been preparing you for your present and future. So you probably have had some hard times, trauma, lessons, things you needed to learn from to help to prepare you. Present, we have manifestation, optimism, and wishes. Yeah, so dandelion, this card is telling you, yes, you can. This is a highly optimistic card. It's also gifting you the gift of the powers of manifestation. Know that whatever it is you truly want and desire, you have the ability to manifest that. And future, we have beauty, comfort, and serenity. So all of these experiences and all the work you're doing now creatively and within yourself, and all the obstacles you're overcoming, are leading you to trusting your intuition, to a life of happiness and joy, to a life of beauty, comfort, and serenity. That is the past, present, future spread. Pretty simple. And you can do that spread with any deck at all, tarot cards or oracle cards. Now we'll do the very last one, which is very easy. It's just the one card spread. You can answer or ask a question, or you can just pull a card and see what you need to focus on. So let me shuffle these up again. And we're going to ask, what should you focus on right now moving forward? One more. There. Salmon, obstacles, perseverance, and persistence. So that's where your focus should be, overcoming these obstacles that are in your way and will be on your path, okay? You have the power to overcome those obstacles. So now I'm going to do something fun, because I just want to show you how you can use the deck intuitively, right? You can use the deck, let's get that out of the way, there. Really however you want to. So I'm going to ask, what am I going to have to focus on next week? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. What do I need to focus on next week? I'm filming this on a Friday, so that's why I'm saying it. You could say this week. What do I need to focus on this week? And we're just going to keep drawing cards until we get some kind of clear message or some kind of repeating message, right? Crimson. Salmon again. Again. Coral. Ivory again. And aquamarine again. So I look at all these cards intuitively, and this is how you do this, right? Now the first thing I notice is the color, obviously, because the theme of this deck is color cards, the colors. I'm looking at these reddish, pinkish coral tones. This is a little bit of a beige. This is maybe coral mixed with beige. And I know that with this as well, which is a green, this is the heart chakra, green and pink, right? Healing the heart chakra, letting go of something, letting go of the past. I would say that as well, because this is all about atonement, karma, and penitence. So it's telling me to let go of the past, whatever went wrong, whatever I did wrong, let go of that. So that's kind of a theme for the week. Focus on the heart chakra. Be strong enough, be ready for these obstacles. Be ready for a new beginning that is coming, and be sure to go with the flow when this change transpires. Now we have the Ouroboros symbol in the coral card here. It's a snake eating its own tail. The symbol of you know, regeneration essentially and renewal. To keep going, to keep going. The circle is unbroken. Whatever the challenges are, to keep going. No more punishing yourself for the past. Move forward, get past obstacles with charm, finesse, and poise, and be ready to go with the flow. And this is also the sign of Scorpio. And I'll add that the crimson is the sign of Aquarius. You can kind of see it down here. So we've got Aquarius energy and Scorpio energy. So some of you might have one or both of those signs prevalent in your chart. So this is kind of, it's relevant for me because I am a Scorpio. So I'm going to take this reading to heart for the next week or so. But so this is kind of what I need to focus on, right? Letting the past go, be ready for these obstacles, be ready for some new stuff coming in, some changes happening for the better. And do all of this with some charm, finesse, and poise. Don't lose my cool is the message here for these cards. And looking at the colors again, green and pink is that heart chakra. Now let's do another one. What should the focus be for the month or the rest of the month? Whenever you're watching this video, what should the focus be for the rest of this month? All right, we have silver. I'm going to try to do 7 for this one. We have lemon, lime, sepia, peach, orchid, and we have, last but not least, coral. So let me try to get all of these in the frame. They almost all fit. Okay. Perfect. Again, sorry about the glare. I had to turn the light on because I usually do natural light, but my last video it got dark because there were some clouds coming in. So this is the rest of this month. Looking at silver first. This is insight, illumination, and reflection. This is an aha moment. Aha, I've got it. It's come to me, that revelation, that realization. Aha. And then we have the clean, fresh, new. New beginning, cleaning out the old, cleaning out the clutter, and also cleansing yourself energetically and cleansing your home. We've got lime. Collaboration in groups, corporation or cooperation, and also this is the sign of Libra. We have sepia, nostalgia, reminiscence, and reverie, and it's the sign of Gemini. We have peach, beauty, comfort, serenity, orchid, rare, uncommon, and unique, and coral. Refresh, regeneration, and renewal. So what I do firstly is I look at the colors. We've got a few of the peachy colors here, that heart chakra with the green. I would say, yeah, heart chakra, love yourself, forgive yourself. That's kind of a common theme here. But looking at the other colors, you know, we've got the yellow, the lemon. That is the color of the solar plexus chakra. That's the color of motivation, meshing intellect with intuition. It's the color where, it's the chakra where we are connected with other people. It's willpower. So it kind of makes sense that this is more of an action card. Clean, fresh, new, like be ready for this, take action for this. So looking at those chakras, that's kind of what will be the focus here. Action, connection with others, which is also validated with the lime card of collaboration. So there's the group thing coming into it this month, for the rest of this month. Being part of a group, having a great idea, bringing it to the group. It might have something to do with the past. It might have something to do with being nostalgic or something vintage or antique. Another thing coming into play is your own beauty, comfort, and serenity, and knowing that your uniqueness makes you special. And that whatever this is brings a period of regeneration. I feel for a lot of you it has to do with your mood, because the moon is moods and emotions, and that's the first card. So maybe you've been feeling dull, lonely, separated. Right now, COVID is happening. A lot of people are feeling that. It's saying, okay, it's time to begin something new with a group of people, with your tribe, with your family, with your soul family, with your close friends. Plan something for a group. Make memories with these people. Or it could be saying get together with people who you were close to in the past, or who you haven't spoken to in a long time, that you grew up with possibly. That's what that could mean right next to that lime card. You know, come together as a group and experience that comfort and serenity, and learn to value and appreciate everyone's uniqueness and the rarity found in everyone. And we have the new beginning here, regeneration and renewal. So for some of you, the group thing could be a part of a work project where you're bringing people together to do this new thing, or to launch this new thing, or start this thing. Okay? And again, this is the aha moment, like, aha, what a great idea. That's a great idea. So I'd say the rest of this month, it looks like groups are important. Trusting your intuition and all of your ideas is important. Delving into nostalgia and memories is important. Realizing your own uniqueness and the value in that is important. And also seeing your outer and inner beauty, and being comfortable and being content and being happy is going to be very important to you, and it's going to come into play for the rest of this month. Okay, so that's what I would say for that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, if you'd like to purchase my deck, you can find it via my website, horoscopehealing.com, or via my Etsy shop, Crown Lotus. And you can get $10 off in the month of April if you put in the coupon code April10OFF. 10 is a word. APRILTENOFF. You can get $10 off my deck.